What's going on, guys? It's Real Talk with Ryan. I'm going to do a room tour in this video, and I'm also going to be doing my full collection, but I'm going to break up the full collection into 3 parts. We'll just do the 3rd shelf today, and then I'll break up the other 2 shelves into separate parts. So let's get into the room tour.
Quiet on the set!
Alrighty, we'll start off with the fact that I like the Ravens. I love football. There's their stadium. We got the Carrie remake poster over here. We got The Boy. We got Willy's Wonderland. And then over here, we got the Strangers poster and Drag Me to Hell. And then I got my record player down there with a record that I haven't opened yet. And then we got the shelves over here. I have 3 shelves. Eventually, I'm probably going to be getting a 4th one, I'm sure. We got the Ring poster over here. That was the Ring Collection poster. And then we got one of my favorite horror movies of all time, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And then when I record, I'm right here, my little desk, transform that into the recording station. And then I got the Killer Clowns from Outer Space poster. So we'll go into my shelves here, and I actually rearranged it a little bit. So up here now I have the Chainsaw, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I got the old pop figure of Leatherface. I got Mr. Potato Head and Mrs. Potato Head, and behind that I got my Lamar Pops and my Raven helmet. And then behind that actually is an action figure of Ray Lewis, who's on the Ravens. We got Bullseye here and Buzz Lightyear, Woody, Jesse, Slinky, Rex, and then I got my Monkey popcorn bucket and my Sonic popcorn bucket. And actually, these toys right here, I actually bought when I was like maybe 11 years old. Just found them. So they are very old. And, I found them the other day. I was watching Toy Story, and I was like, you know what? These would be great to put on the shelf. Because they've just been sitting in like a box. And, they're still, going pretty well. Actually, Woody still works. His string still works, but Jesse's doesn't. But pretty cool, though. I mean, I've had them for so long, and they still work at least. So, and then Buzz actually works as well, with the exception of Jesse, obviously. So I guess we'll go into the 3rd shelf here, and we'll go through my collection on the 3rd shelf. You can see here I don't have this shelf full, and then I also have like my books down there that has like a few movies as well. So we'll first start off with this top shelf. This has like a lot of my boutique stuff. So this is all my Arrow stuff. I only have a few films, and I've kind of cheated here because I have the Friday the 13th here, but I also have one of my Friday the 13th 4Ks here. So I kind of cheated and put them all together. I know it's not Arrow, but we first got here Crimson Peak. We got Friday the 13th, the first one. We got the remake. We have Jason X. Jason Goes to Hell. And The Last House on the Left, which is the remake. And then the Wrath of Titan, Clash of Titans, which is the remakes as well. We have my Criterions. I only have 4 of them. I have Anora. I got Pinocchio, the Netflix one. I have Some Like It Hot. Wall-E. This is a thick, chunky box set. And then next to this is my Vinegar Syndrome pickups, which there's not a ton of those, but I have a few. I have one title from Brainstorm that is New Life. These are my Shudder ones. I have 4 of those. I got Influencer, The Sacrifice Game, Spoonful of Sugar, Blood Quantum, and then I have 2 Yellow Veil titles. So I have When I Consume You, To the Moon, and then I have 1 IFC, which is Sleeping Beauty, and then I have The Coffee Table, and then I have some of my Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So I have 2 copies of this movie, actually. It's one of the few that I do. I have the Steelbook, which this is a 4K. And then I have the 4K that was in the set with the chainsaw that I got. And then this is a Vinegar Syndrome as well. This is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, which I haven't watched yet. And then this is one of the remakes, Texas Chainsaw. We have the Steelbook from Lionsgate, The Crazies. And then the rest of this is pretty much just my Blu-rays that I have with no slipcases. I think there's one exception where I do have one with a slipcase, and that's just because I ran out of room, so I just kind of threw it over here. So we have Hard Eyes, Piranha, the remake, Piranha 3D, Screamboat, Tarot, Sucker Punch, The Woman in Black, Laggies, Jezebel, Unfriended, and then Taken. So we'll go down here. And like I said, this is the one exception. We got The Unborn with a slipcover. We have we got Lakeview Terrace. We got Parker. We have a 2-movie collection, Hall Pass and Wedding Crashers. Cuckoo. When Evil Lurks. Nosabu. Late Night with the Devil. Oddity. Gangster Squad. Strange Darling. 1992. National Anthem. The Ghost Concert, Right Here, Right Now. A Cure for Wellness. The Omen Collection. Sting. Legion. The Next 3 Days. Unstoppable. Silver Linings Playbook. It's an excellent movie. A Perfect Getaway. Subservience. 50-50. The First Den of Thieves. Noah. The movie I always get shit for, The Happening. Her. The Taking of Pelham 123. Adventureland. The Shade. The Last Exorcism, the first one. The Divergent Collection. Companion. The Indiana Jones, was this the Lost of Raider? Was it Raiders of Lost Ark? Yep. That one. Temple of Doom. And Last Crusade. And I don't have the other two because I don't want them in the collection. And then the rare DVDs, Wicked Little Letters. The Hills Have Eyes. And then this one actually isn't mine. I'm actually borrowing it from my dad because I haven't seen it before, but it's called Big Fish, and I've never seen it. So that's on the shelf. I don't really own that. Then we have the final like collections and stuff that I have. So down here I have Paranormal Activity collection. I haven't opened this yet. This also has like a documentary. It has, was it all 7 films? I think that's what it is. Then a documentary. I have the Underworld collection, which I've never opened, from Best Buy. I think that was like one of the first actual like purchases I made from Best Buy when I was doing like hunts and stuff. At least one of them anyway. And then I have the original trilogy of Lord of the Rings, the extended editions. I have all the Shrek movies on 4K. Fast and Furious, these are actually all on Blu-ray. I have all the Jurassic Parks. And then I also have the Steelbook, which is on another shelf. But this is the 5-movie collection. Then I have some Nickelodeon shows. I don't really watch shows, but I do from time to time watch these. Rocko's Modern Life. All Real Monsters, and then Hey Arnold, which is to just... And then, like I said, I have like the binders down here, but honestly, I am going to wait to do those because I'm doing some reconstruction with some of my collection. So that is my collection here for part 1, and stick around for part 2 and part 3. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.